Hi everyone, it's Maria from the Cheer Doctor here to go over a quick tutorial of what the inside of our app looks like. So when you join our app, you're able to see the workouts 1 week in advance. Everybody gets 3 workouts per week in there. And the workouts are tailored to your position. So whether you're a flyer, base, tumbler, equipment availability. So this is an example of somebody who has access to basic equipment, meaning just dumbbells, kettlebells, and bands. We also have programs for people who have access to bands only and for those who have access to a full weight room. And then it's also customized based on the time of season and when your competition schedule is or when the end of your season is and when you're trying to peak. So this is a program for a flyer who has access to basic equipment and is in the off season. When she downloads the app, she sees a calendar. We would click into the calendar to be able to access her workouts. Starting on Monday, we have this list of exercises. Don't be overwhelmed by looking at this if you have no idea what any of these names mean. That's totally natural when you're starting something new. When you click on each exercise, you're going to be able to click on a video that shows you exactly how to do the exercise. And then you're also going to get a description to help you with your form. Here, you're going to add in how much weight you're using. So for this one, if it's a body weight exercise, you can just put 0 for the weight. You don't have to put the weight of your body. So we just want to see if you're using any extra weight with dumbbells or otherwise using body weight. And then also add in how long you held the set so that that exercise will be marked as complete. Then click the arrow to go on to the next exercise. Same thing, you can watch the video, and then this would just be a body weight exercise too. So you just put a 0 in there, and then you can move on. So I want to quickly go over the colors and letters because you can see these two had an A next to it, and this one is a B. So the colors and letters are meant to superset exercises. That's just a fancy word for grouping pretty much. Okay, so don't overthink it. When you go in here, usually the A exercises are meant to be a warm-up. You're meant to do all 4 sets. So it says 4 sets of 15 seconds or 4 sets of 5 reps. You're going to do 1 set of the hip thrust isometric followed by 1 set of the single leg bounding and then go back up to the hip leg isometric and then back to the single leg bounding, back and forth until you get through 4 rounds before doing the B exercises. That's just how that is supposed to work and how they are grouped. Then you can click on each day to see that there are different exercises for different days of the week. Each day has a theme, so Monday is lower body, Wednesday is upper body, Friday is explosiveness. The themes may change throughout the year depending on where you're at in your season. A few other things to note, you can click on messaging down here to message me if you have any questions. Click this green arrow to select what user you want to message. Depending on who you have access to in here, you'll always have access to me, so I'm Maria. Feel free to message me if you want to upgrade your program. So say you were in the basic program and now you have access to a weight room, let me know and I can change you over to our weight room program. Or if you have or need a modification for an exercise, maybe you don't have access to a certain piece of equipment or you're having a hard time with an exercise, let me know and I can get that changed for you. So messaging is really easy to go through there. We also have a few additional things that I want to point out. So we have documents and links. Check this out to look at additional calls of recordings with expert guest speakers we've talked to. We have some physical therapy guides in there. Of course, these aren't meant to replace physical therapy, but just meant to give you some additional information. Anytime we have a call with an expert in the cheerleading industry, you will be invited, as long as you're a part of this program, to talk with them live. And then it'll also be recorded so that you can look back through some more information later on your own time. So this is meant to be a resource to help you with your strength and conditioning, but also give you connection to other experts in the cheer industry. So we're super excited to have you join. Let us know if you have any questions, but otherwise we'll see you in the app.